This is Neil Ratner Rock Doc here on WDST Radio Woodstock with another episode of This Week in Rock with support from Transcendental and my friend, the amazing dentist and rock star Bruce Milner. Visit Transcendental, his stunning new office at 2 Maverick Road on the corner of Maverick Road and Route 375. Billy Preston was born on September 2nd, 1946. A self-taught child prodigy, by the age of 10, Billy was playing organ on stage, backing gospel singers such as Mahalia Jackson. In 1962, Billy joined Little Richard's band. Then in 1963, Preston performed as organist on Sam Cooke's Nightbeat album and subsequently signed with Cooke's record label, where he released his debut album, 16-Year-Old Soul. Billy became a member of Ray Charles' band in 1967. And while on tour in the UK 2 years later, George Harrison attended one of their performances. And as Preston recalled, he had been acquainted with George and his fellow band members since 1962.
I met the Beatles when I did the tour with Little Richard, and they were opening act on the show. And we became friends then because they would always come and ask me about Richard, about America. So we became really close. And then after they had made it big, I went to see them in San Francisco, and we went out and partied, and it was great. But then it wasn't until I was with Ray Charles in Europe, and George Harrison came to the concert, and he recognized me, and he sent a note back for me to give him a call. So I called him, and they were at the studio. He said, "Come on down and see the guys." And they were there recording, working on Let It Be. So I came in, and they said, "Hey, what's happening?" And so we started jamming and reminiscing old songs. And then John asked me, would I like to stay over and help them finish the album? I said, sure I would, So I stayed over, and during the time we were working on Let It Be, we also did the Abbey Road and the White Album. So I was over in England about 6 months out of the year. And I'd stay at George's house, and it was just fabulous. The guys were just, it's such a glow when all four of those guys are together. It's just like the room glows. Very exciting.
Signed to the Beatles' Apple label, in 1969, Preston released the album That's the Way God Planned It, produced by George Harrison. Continuing his work with the Beatles after their breakup, Billy worked on solo releases by Lennon and Ringo Starr, as well as appearing on several of Harrison's 1970s solo albums, starting with All Things Must Pass. He also made a notable contribution to the Concert for Bangladesh and played at the 2002 tribute concert for George, held at the Royal Albert Hall. Billy's many other credits include playing keyboards for the Rolling Stones, as well as touring with Eric Clapton, and Preston was a member of Ringo Starr's All-Star Band. Billy died in 2006, and in 2021, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Will It Go Round in Circles, Billy's first #1 hit, was born out of a joke Preston made to his songwriting partner, Bruce Fisher, about having a song but no melody. Okay, let's listen. Billy Preston and Will It Go Round in Circles.